Hello, I'm Nate Libby.
And I'm Evan Riznow. Welcome back to Tiger News Television.
We start off the March show by sending it out to Precious to tell us what has gone on in the high school for the month of March.
Hello, I'm Precious Smith for Tiger News Television. This March has been a little crazy here at CCCHS. With seniors turning in scholarships and spring sports starting, here's what happened this month. Thursday, March 1st, local scholarships applications due at 3:30 and girls basketball sub-state at Holton at 6. Friday, March 2nd, boys basketball sub-state at Holton at 6. Monday, March 5th, golf meet in the Commons at 3:30 and FFA officer award interviews at 5. Tuesday, March 6th, senior mock trials all day. And scale meeting at 6. Wednesday, March 7th, orange and black pack meeting at 6. Thursday, March 8th, upward bound advising session during SIP. Cheer banquet in the Commons at 6:30. Friday, March 9th, there is no school. It's the end of quarter 3 and service all day. Saturday, March 10th, 4A state powerlifting meet at 9 o'clock a.m. Monday, March 12th, Board of Education meeting at 6 p.m. Starters evening rehearsals at 7 to 9 p.m. Tuesday, March 13th, Cloud County Rep during SIP and boys basketball banquet at 6 p.m. Starters evening rehearsals 7 to 9. Wednesday, March 14th, Social Studies Junior State Assessments, Stardusters evening rehearsals 7 to 9. Thursday, March 15th, Social Studies Junior State Assessments and Site Council at 12 o'clock p.m. Forensics went to Washington at 4 o'clock p.m. Girls basketball supper was at 6:30 p.m. and Stardusters evening rehearsals was 7 to 9 p.m. Friday, March 16th, quarter 3 report cards were out, Stuco blood drive in the district gym at 9 o'clock a.m. and FFA leadership conference in Junction City. Stardusters was at 7, Spring Fling was at 10 to midnight, and FLOP was at midnight to 1. Saturday, March 17th, FFA leadership conference in Junction City. Forensics had their home tournament, and then we had spring break. Monday, March 26th, book club meeting during SIP. Tuesday, March 27th, FFA in Concordia. Justin's senior graduation items distributed and during SIP, and softball at Chapman. Baseball also at Chapman. Wednesday, March 28th, Wichita State Rep Upward Bound Lunch and Learn. Thursday, March 29th, softball at Junction City, tennis in Abilene, baseball in versus Royal Valley, and then there was track at Chapman. Friday, March 30th, no school because it's Good Friday.
Thank you, Precious, for giving us the news for the month.
The winter sports concluded in February, so that means the spring sports have begun this month.
We send it out to Nate, Evan, Brayton, Jacob, and Cooper to talk about the spring sports. Hello, I'm Evan Riznow, reporting for Tiger News Television on Tiger Baseball. The Tiger Baseball team began practice on February 28th. The Tigers look to improve this season after finishing with a 9-7 record a year ago. Last season, the Tiger Baseball team lost to undefeated Rock Creek in a championship game of regionals. The Tigers look to avenge that loss this season at regionals to make it back to the state tournament. There are 24 kids this season out for baseball. The Tigers are led by 6 seniors who have all played baseball throughout high school. The Tigers have big expectations this season because a lot of talent is returning from last year's team. The Tigers have worked hard at practice to prepare for their first game. The team had 4 weeks of practice to prepare. The Tigers' first game of the season was at Chapman on March 27th, and their next games were out on March 29th at home versus Royal Valley. Due to the timing of this show, I could not get the results. We will be sure to get the results of these 2 games out in the next show. I interviewed Tiger sophomore Jake Ferguson to get his thoughts on the upcoming baseball season. I'm here with Jake. So Jake, how has baseball gone so far?
It's been going pretty good. We've been working hard, having good practices.
What position do you play?
I play shortstop and second base, and I catch a little.
I've heard conditioning's been bad. How has that been?
It's been a lot of fun. It's been pretty hard.
And what are some goals for the season?
Win league, win regionals, and win state.
We want to wish the Tiger baseball team the best of luck this season. The next update on the baseball team will be in the next show. This has been Evan Riznow, reporting for Tiger News Television on Tiger Baseball. I now send it over to Nate Libby to talk about Tiger softball.
Hello, I'm Nate Libby. I will be reporting on the Tiger softball team for this production. The Tiger softball team is looking forward to their new season. Last season, the Tiger softball team finished with a very good regular season record and won their regional and made it to the state tournament, which was held in Emporia. The Lady Tiger softball team faced Girard in the opening round of the state tournament and lost 15-8 to end their season. They are looking to get back to Emporia again this year. The Lady Tigers have been practicing for 3.5 weeks and just played their first doubleheader of the season versus Chapman. The Lady Tigers won Game 1 over the Irish by a score of 8-3. The second game started out rough for the Tigers as they trailed 9-0 early, but they found a way to come back and tie the game and take it to extra innings. The Tigers eventually pulled away in the 9th inning to beat Chapman by a score of 16-11. Claire Edwards got both wins as the pitcher. The Tiger softball team advanced to 2-0 on the season. Their next game is at home versus Wamego on Tuesday, April 3rd. Next production, we will give you another update on the Tiger softball team and their season. This has been Nate Leiby reporting for Tiger News Television on Tiger softball. I now send it to Brayton Williams, who will be talking about the tennis team.
I'll be interviewing some of the Tiger tennis members to tell me how their season's going and events to look forward to. I'll be interviewing Nikki Rosine and Harrison Heigl. I'm joined by Nikki, who is here to tell me about how the season for tennis is going so far. So, Nikki.
So far, I'm thinking we're having a rough start, but we keep getting better, and we're more adjusted to tournaments now.
So we had a game on April 2nd, I believe. Could you tell me how you did in that?
My team scored 3-0, as did most of the other members of my other team. Oh, my God, I'm done.
So it was a great day to be a Tiger. I'm here with Harrison Heigl, who is also called Little or Small Heigl. So how are you enjoying tennis so far?
It's fun.
So we had our first meet April 2nd. How did you do personally?
Not good, but I'm still happy with how I did.
Well, you'll keep getting better. So good luck to all of our Tiger athletes on their upcoming events. Thank you.
Thank you, Brayton, for getting us all caught up with tennis. Hello, I am Jacob Ruiz, now tuning you into golf. The Tigers have a great team going out this year with 16 people. Seniors this year are Josh Bingosh, Brady Dunn, Ty Fitzenmeyer, and Dustin Rose. Juniors this year are Braden Dorman, Nathan Fox, Gannon Odell, and myself included. Sophomores this year include Bradley Draper, Aaron Jones, Matthew Metzger, Spencer Paget, and Dagan Ware. Freshmen on the team are Ethan Alquist, Isaac Lee, and Devin Phelps. Golfers started practicing on March 7th, and the Tigers' first game will be on March 29th at Sacred Heart. The golfers are going to be led by head coach Dick Alberg. This year's team looks very promising and full of potential. I now send it to Cooper with track.
Jacqueline, how has track been for you this year?
Pretty good.
What are practices like?
They're really cold.
Well, what goes on in practice?
We do workouts and long runs, and our long runs are usually 3 to 5 miles, and our workouts are 400s or 800s.
What events do you run?
I do the mile and possibly the 4x8.
Nice. Well, thank you. So, Blake, what brought you out for track this year?
Just to do something with my friends and hang out, and it's another sport to do.
Compete a little bit?
Yeah.
You ready for football?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what events are you doing this year?
Triple jump, long jump, and I think I'm going to do the 300 hurdles.
300 hurdles. That's a tough race, isn't it?
I think so.
Well, how do you think the team has done this year so far?
I don't know. I left the first track meet after I did long jump, but I think we're doing pretty good.
Why did you leave?
I didn't want to sit in the cold.
Well, that's a good answer. Thank you for letting me interview you today. Hello, Janessa. How's track going for you this year?
Pretty good so far.
What events do you run or do?
Long jump 4x1 and the 100.
Nice. What is your favorite?
Long jump.
How do you think as a whole team that we've done this year?
We've done pretty good so far. I think we could keep on improving, though.
Is there any areas to improve on that you can think of?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you all for getting us caught up with the spring sports. It looks like they are working hard and ready to start their seasons.
How was your spring break?
It was good. I got to get out of school for a week and go skiing in Colorado. How was yours?
It was good because I caught up on sleep and I didn't have to worry about school.
We sent it out to talk about spring break.
Spring break. What a great time to have a week off, am I right? This year, spring break occurred from the 19th through the 23rd, and for me, it was really fun, and I had an enjoyable week off where I could not stress about school. So, spring break is just that week where we don't stress. Now that we're back, we can't say the same. Anyway, this is Braden Williams, signing off.
Up next is one of my favorite segments, Minute to Win It.
I'm interested to see what competition Jacob has in store for us today.
Let's send it out to Jacob to find out.
Hello, and welcome to the third and final episode of Minute to Win It. I am your host, Jacob Ruiz, and boy, do we have another good one on the show for you today, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that missed the last two segments, Preston Shepard came on the first segment of the show and completed the Face Cookies Challenge in only 3 seconds flat. On the second segment, Cole Rice completed the Pennyhose Challenge in 45 seconds.
This is our next contestant on the show today. Could you tell everybody your name for me? My name is Jacob Ruiz. Are you happy to be on the show today? Yes, I am very happy to be on the show today. I've heard that you have some exciting challenges for people to do on the show. And I've been a big fan of Minute to Win It for a very long time. So, yeah, I'm very happy to be here today. You are competing for bragging rights today for CCCHS with 2 other competitors. How do you feel you will fare up with the competition? Well, I suppose with every challenge, you gotta have your competitors. I feel like I'll be of a pretty good matchup with my competition today. That's great. Are you ready to hear what your Minute to Win It challenge is? Yes, I am ready for my Minute to Win It challenge. Alright, your challenge is the Smarties Challenge. Now don't worry, you don't have to be smart to win this challenge. In the Smarties Challenge, you will have to transfer a whole packet of Smarties from one plate to another in under a minute. Seems easy, right? Curveball, you have to use a straw in order to transfer the Smarties. Are these rules clear to you? Yes, these rules are completely clear to me. Okay, are you ready for the Smarties Minute to Win It challenge? You bet I'm ready for this Minute to Win It challenge. All right, ready, set, begin. That was a great job by Jacob Ruiz today. He completed the Smarties Challenge in 43 seconds. Well, that will do it for this series of Minute to Win It. It is now clear that Preston Shepard, Cole Rice, and Jacob Ruiz have bragging rights of CCCHS as Minute to Win It champion. Thank you for watching the shows, and I now send it back to the studio.
Thank you, Jacob, for another great segment.
Did you go to Stardusters, Evan?
I did not, but it sounded like a great performance.
Here's Courtney to tell us more about Stardusters.
I'm Courtney Horn with Tiger News Television. Stardusters' music throughout the ages was amazing. The CCCH band was conducted by Mrs. Thrasher. Kinsey Cott and Garrett Craig were the MCs. And Tiger Corral also performed 2 songs with the band. Here's a few clips in case you missed it. I'm Courtney Horton, sending it back to the studio.
Thank you, Courtney.
I've been looking forward to the next segment I'll show.
We wanted to save our favorite segment for last.
We sent it up to the science guys, Nikki and Nick.
Accidents such as these happens more often than we think. What causes them? Well, today on Nikki Y, we're going to explain to you what causes a grain elevator to explode and catch on fire. Let us go take a look at Nikki Y, the science guy. Hello everyone, welcome back to Nikki Y, the Science Guy. I am Nikki Y.
And I'm Nick the Guy.
And today we're going to be showing you how grain elevators explode. And for this demonstration we will be using flour. But first, let's take a look.
That was pretty cool. What causes the grain elevators to explode like that?
Well, for example, as you saw with the flour is combustible, not flammable, meaning that if the flour is just laying there on the table, as you saw in the video, it's going to burn, but it's not going to catch on fire because the particles are so close together, air's not passing through, and it's not being the fire. However, when the flour is in the air and then the particles expand and air travels through and it catches on fire, the fire causes a chain reaction causing it to explode.
So this only explodes due to lack of maintenance and poor work ethic?
Yes, and it usually happens when they're moving grain from one elevator to another, which the grain is in the air, And then if it catches on fire, then it explodes.
Makes sense.
All right, well, this was fun. Everyone, thank you for watching Nicky White Science Guy. I am Nicky White.
And I Nick the Guy.
See you next time.
Thank you, Nick and Nikki.
Well, that's all the time we have for this production.
Thank you for tuning in to this month's show.
Our next show will be sometime in April.
I'm Nate.
And I'm Evan. Thank you for tuning in to Tiger News Television. We'll see you next time.